Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Indiana Fever in this one as they go up against the New York Liberty. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. What a treat we have tonight. Two of the top centers in the league going at it. Any keys for that matchup?
Stay out of foul trouble. Bigs can rack them up, especially in a showdown between elite centers.
Yeah, and you have to seal the boards. With players this big and this skilled, those offensive rebounds will turn into points quick.
Now here's Whitcomb. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
That's a clean look they gave her there, fellas. And, I mean, she drains those, so I wouldn't give her too many of those looks if I was the defense.
Here's Breland to the inside. Misses that one. She's 0 for 1 from the floor. To the paint. It's stolen by Tiffany Mitchell. And it's the Fever on the break. Here's Mitchell. New York with the rebound.
Yeah, remember that. And that's not an opportunity she fails to convert very often.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. It's up and it's off the mark. One up, one not down. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Pass to McCowan. Over Ionescu. That one rolling around and rims out.
After the first three misses, I thought they'd get one here, but they just still can't connect.
The backbone of this team's interior play, McCowan really beats up. She's a terrific rebounder, and her size alone can cause matchup problems.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Mitchell left side. Pass to Breland. Mitchell down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Breland. Out of bounds and go to the Liberty. Liberty ball. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Laney outside, out to the right wing. Howard with the ball, picked up by Robinson. Howard can't get it to go. And for all she's already accomplished, McCowan's just getting started.
Oh, absolutely. There's just so much upside. A couple areas where she's trying to improve. Free throw shooting and range on the jumper.
Now here's Robinson. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to McCowan. Shot to stop the drought. It's deflected, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get a shot off. That's a 24-second ball.
Substitution for the field. Julie Alamon.
New York leading. Ionescu outside. Whitcomb. Breland defending. Pass to Laney. 6 to shoot. Over Breland. McCowan with the rebound.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
Here's Alema. Mitchell outside. Down low. McCowan. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Tremendous vision from Mitchell to spot the wide open teammate. That kind of unselfishness is contagious.
Pass to Howard. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first. Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Yeah, the coaches seeing a lot of their shots miss the mark and figured it'd be a good time to draw something up, maybe get an easy look.
Yeah, all my coaches always had one go-to play that you keep in your back pocket, and that's probably the one that the coach is drawing up here, trying to get their team an easy bucket out of this break.
Now here's Vivians. Here's McCowan. Again, the miss by the Fever. Here's New York now. Pass to Jones. Ionescu. Outside Howard. That's in. She's got 2 made now, and she's shooting 2 for 3.
The attacking mindset of Howard. When she gets a good look inside, she doesn't pass it up.
Pass to Allen. Outside Vivians. Out to the left wing. Chantel Lavender's got room. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
You know, for Lavender, she's made shots from this area of the court easy. And that's done by hours and hours of time in the gym.
Here's Gray. Banked in off the glass.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
We'll see how long they can keep it going.
The Fever trailing. Outside Vivians.
Hey, yo, right here, right here. Right here.
Launches a 3, and she's good on the 3 ball.
3.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Liberty out in front, up 3. We'll be right back to the action when we return. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
Really just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense through 1.
Not a lot of stalls for them on the offensive end here.
Back to Jones. Clock at 6. Howard up top. Drills it from outside.
Great recognition on the catch and shoot. Howard understood exactly how much time she had.
And here is Alemán. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Now here's Vivians. She's covered closely. And that one goes long. And it's New York's ball. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That's on Victoria Vivians. First trip to the free throw line for her in this one. The first one falls. Both good at the line. Starting the second quarter and about a minute gone. Outside Robinson. Lets it go from deep, but they get it back. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Good work on the boards. Allowed them to get multiple looks on the same trip and really made the defense work.
Gray up top. Pass to Odom. Here's Jones. Rejected by Tierra McCowan. Lavender with it. Now Vivians. Pass to Allen. Doesn't go for her. And New York will come the other way. Here's Odom. Howard with the ball. She's guarded by Lavender. Here's Gray. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Well, to be a good offensive rebounder, you have to really hustle, and Gray certainly has a full grasp of that.
Timeout called the Fever.
Substitute Substitution for the Fever.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Shot by Mitchell, no good.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Ionescu up top, back to Laney. Pass to Whitcomb. 5 on the clock. Over Mitchell. Again, the Liberty, good for 2.
Got to play tougher. That was too soft on her, that close to the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Robinson. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Mitchell outside. Takes the 3. It's good. She scores.
Mitchell.
That's her first basket after missing her first 2 attempts. 1 for 3.
You gotta love Kelsey Mitchell's offensive game. She's got a terrific shot and knows how to put it to work, usually collecting plenty of points for her team.
Now here's Ionescu. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Here's Whitcomb. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And something to also appreciate about Mitchell's offense is that she doesn't waste many shots.
Kelsey Mitchell.
Yeah, and that efficiency, a big part of why
3 points.
she's had multiple seasons as one of the top 10 scorers in the league.
Here's Whitcomb. She's got 6. Pass to Laney. And stolen by Mitchell. Robinson, great defending.
Can't be too overzealous guarding Robinson. She'll find a way to get the whistle.
This is her first trip to the free throw line tonight, and she makes the first.
Robinson taking 2 shots.
And so she hits both. Now here's Whitcomb. Laney outside. Back to Whitcomb. Pass to Ionescu. 4 seconds left. And she lays it in.
And without looking at the scoreboard, I mean, you'd think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back with this effort.
Yeah, playing with a lot of energy. A nice uptick in their second chance points this quarter.
Here's Robinson. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Liberty leading by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Natasha Howard really making a difference here.
She played a very smart game offensively, looking for and finding gaps in the defense and always looking for the best shot possible.
Yeah, the way she played that first half, well, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient on offense.
Nice move. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Fever trailing. Outside Robinson. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Breland. They shoot again, and she lays it up and in.
An agile forward who uses great leaping ability to swallow rebounds. Breland is quick off the ground.
Howard, he gets it in there.
Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Brian, I think it's time to switch things up on D. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 6. No good with the layup.
They start the second half 1 for 4.
Laney with it. Now Breland defending. The kick out to Ionescu. That three off the mark. Mitchell outside. Pass to Robinson. Mitchell with it. Now Breland, covered by Ionescu. Here's Mitchell. Rebound New York. They've led by as much as 10.
A lot of clanks by them early in the second here so far. Only one make on 5 tries. She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
They'd seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a message to their team. Lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all those points coming against them in the paint.
And maybe it's more help. It's the front of player. They've got to try something.
Now here's Mitchell. Outside Vivians. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. Drops in the tray.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Jones outside. Count that one.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here is McCowan. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Vivians. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Bucket is good.
They're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
Here's Allen. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Back to Breland. Shoots over Laney. And there's the call on Tierra McCowan. That's her first foul. Timeout call to Liberty.
Jontel Lavender. Julie Alaman. New York calls timeout. It's T-shirt bonanza.
New York leading. Pass to Odom. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. That one goes in.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Now here's Vivians. 9 points in the game. Now Lamont from outside the arc. And the Fever hit again from deep.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Here's Jones. He can't hit that time. And so the Fever will take it the other way. Now Allen. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. That one rolling around and rims out. 3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Jones. To the middle. Here's Odom. She's guarded by Lavender. Odom gets the bucket.
That is exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. She went for that pump fake. Hook, line, and sinker.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Liberty. They lead by 5. And time for a short break. Stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Slice the D wide open with this feed. They really had no chance to prevent this basket.
Yeah, it was a great read of the defensive setup and also wonderful anticipation of the movement of her teammates before the pass.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter.
Hey, look over here.
Mitchell outside. Lays it up and
Tiffany
banks it in.
Mitchell.
What control from Mitchell there. Even with the contact, she stays with it. Have to admire that kind of effort.
Ionescu outside. Pass to Jones. Tiffany Mitchell with the swat. Robinson with the ball. Freeland
Jessica
with the
Freeland.
bucket.
When you have played in as many
Danielle
games as Danielle
Robinson.
Robinson, your eyes light up when you see the open player.
Outside Whitcomb. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the official signals a jump ball there.
Jump ball called.
Tipped away. Indiana with the ball. Indiana trailing. Passed on Lamont. Robinson. Here's Mitchell. Whitcomb defending. 5 to shoot. And there's the 3-second call. This one going to be on the defense. And so she hits the technical free throw.
Indiana.
You know, Lavender delivers
Tiara
everything you want from a baseline player.
Kelsey Mitchell.
Rebounds and can sink a high percentage of shots all around the court.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Shot clock at 6 to take the lead. And dead on that
Kelsey
time.
Mitchell.
Beautiful shot.
You know, that first half, they struggled offensively, shooting a very low percentage. But it hasn't prevented them from grabbing the lead. And now they're shooting much better in the second half.
It's stolen by Robinson. All by herself. Here's Mitchell. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Good work defensively by Sammy Whitcomb.
Okay, look. I know she isn't having the best of games from the floor, but it hasn't seemed to hurt them.
To the left wing. Now here's Ionescu. She's covered by Mitchell. To halt the run. And it's Lavender with the rebound. The Fever with the lead. For those joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. For 13, Robinson, no good.
That he should be thanking her for that miss.
And here's Whitcomb. Inside, Gray, and the layup is good.
A tough-minded competitor. In big moments, great. You can trust to deliver.
2 minutes.
Timeout called the
Indiana
Fever.
calls timeout.
They got to be concerned with all the missed shots. Every team is going to go through cold streaks. But when you go through those cold streaks, you have to find ways to stay productive.
Substitution
Yeah,
for the
and the
Fever.
coach might be telling them to try to get to the line, earn some points on some freebies, because sometimes the free throw line could be your best friend when the shots aren't falling from the field.
Here's Mitchell. Rebound New York. They've led by as much as 10. Left side, Howard. Oh, they take the lead.
You can't play timid in big moments. Howard sees the opportunity and seizes her chance to make a play.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Mitchell. Good.
You
Kelsey
can
Mitchell.
rely on Mitchell in the big moments, and you're seeing why right now. She's a confident shooter who is always ready to score.
Laney with it, picked up by Robinson. Serena Ionescu from outside, bangs home the trifecta.
The bigger the moment, the more ball, the more she wants to take the shot. What a leader.
To the wing on the left. Mitchell outside. Wheeling right side. The second chance effort. Nails it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Hunger and will to win are never in question with Breland. I love to see her fearlessness in those pressure-filled moments.
Pass to Howard. Fade away. Tries again. Count it!
That's a great play on the glass, and for her, it's what really we expect from her. All her second chance points do not come by accident.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. On defense, New York. To the paint. And it's good. Through the contact. Hit the shot.
First catching the foul, team's first.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
She's got ice water in her veins, guys. No way she's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance.
Here's Ionescu. From the arc. Bullseye! Nails it.
Big time from Ionescu. She's on the short list of the best players in the world that I want taking these types of shots. Skilled, fearless, she wants the ball late.
And so the big win by New York in a really tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
These are those games that are so great to win and so hard to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, just wondering what would happen next.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.